Hi there, welcome back. Finally made it up to the cabin after about a month off, just doing things over the summer. So spent the first couple hours here today, bringing down all the siding that was delivered today. I have the trim that I worked on at home, some more siding there, the corner pieces. I also brought up the stairs I was working on, and also the flooring for the loft. So hopefully going to get that done, or at least start it. There's a storm blowing in right now, so I'm going to try to get things wrapped up here. Looks like could get some rain here in just a little bit. Going to be up here for a few days, so going to pick away at a few of these jobs and have a good time. So thanks for following along. So it stopped raining, ended up being a fairly decent night. Thought I'd take the opportunity to get some outside lights put up, just give a little bit of light out here. I'm going to go ahead and go inside, and I picked up some similar lights. I'm going to temporarily put those up in the cabin, just so I have a little more light once it's dark out. So I'll get some footage of that, and going to get to bed fairly early, and tomorrow hit the siding. Good morning. It's day two. The weather's cleared up a little bit. It stopped raining last night. Forecast for today is possibly some rain this afternoon. Actually, probably some rain this afternoon. So I'm doing as much as I can outside this morning. I'm going to work on getting all the window and door trim put around, get that all done, and then move on to get the J channel up for the siding, and see how far I can get before the rain hits. And then if it does rain, I'll move inside and start working on the loft flooring. So for attaching the PVC trim, I'm using these Cortex screws with the plugs to go on them. You probably saw in the time lapse, I had to redo some screws. I accidentally used the wrong length on the Craig pocket hole. They came through the front side, so I'll just fill those in with some caulking when I go ahead and do that. So I'll get some video of me putting this up. This was kind of my trial, and then I'll go ahead and get start working on the windows, and see how this Alright, so I got the door done. I think it turned out pretty nice. So I'm gonna go ahead and move up to the window here next. think it's going to make a big difference having all the windows and doors framed out. Chose to go a little bit thicker. just from the scale of things. So kind of anxious to get it all done and see what it looks like. And then, yeah, once we get the siding up, I think it'll look really nice. Alright, so the front's all done. As you can tell, caulking is not my specialty, but got it all sealed up pretty good, so I'm not concerned about any air or water getting in. So I'm gonna go ahead and move around to the back little window, I think, and then go to the front with the triple windows. I see all the trim done outside, and it's looking like it's going to storm. So I'm going to move inside here for a little bit. So I'm going to put some reinforcing studs underneath all the joist for the loft. I'm going to cut out the opening for the stairway, so the stair is going to come up right through there. So cut an opening, put a triple beam across here. Frame all that out, get that ready to go, and possibly if we get all that done, then start putting down some of the loft flooring. So I'll get some video of that along the way. Alright, so I have the landing mocked up with the proper floor thickness, wall covering thickness, which is going to be tongue and groove pine eventually. But I want to get those in place. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to transfer the stringer dimension up to the loft so I can get my opening in the right spot. So I'm gonna do that next. All right, so here it is all mocked up. This is this represents the stringer going up. It's set at the right angle, and just set up my laser to transfer the line. There you can see, actually I ended up landing right on this stud. So from there I'm gonna bring out my opening. I'm gonna put a header across there, and then also put a triple header going back this way. Well, as you can see, it's dark now. I took a break while it was raining. Ran into town and picked up a few things. So I'm gonna try to push through here for a little bit before I get too tired, and try to work on this loft some more while it's still raining a little bit and dark. I'm not really ready to go to bed. The place is kind of a mess right now. I have stuff everywhere between my tools and just other things. So definitely at the end of this trip, I'm gonna clean out and take home a lot of this stuff so I can have a lot more room up here and get rid of a lot of the tools I don't need. So I'll get some footage. Apologize for the low light while I'm filming this. Alright, so this is pretty much rough framed in the opening here. I still need to go pick up a few hangers to put on this cross beam here. Make sure that's good and secure. So now that that's done, I'm gonna go ahead and move outside and start working on some siding. Still kind of just hazy and really muggy out, but see if I can get some siding put up. Alright, so I'm gonna start on this back side. First of all, I need to get a level line along the base so I can put, this is base trim that goes up, so it's going to go on the wall just like that, and that's where the panel is going to rest on. Then on the top side there'll be a J channel, so I need to get that put along the top, then I can start cutting the panels. So I'm gonna go ahead and get everything laid out, get laser level out, make sure I got a good straight line on the bottom and the top, and then work from there. So after I look at this a little bit more, I'm going to put a filler piece along the bottom and drop the siding down. The bottom of the OSB isn't necessarily running exactly true and level, so it's about a 2-inch filler I'm going to put in the bottom. That way I can drop the siding all the way down. So we'll go ahead and just rip a couple pieces and tack those up, and then get the base molding put on. So I get this side all wrapped up, and took a break, had to run into town and get a few supplies. So I'm back now. I'm gonna go ahead and move around to the front side, the window side, not the front door side, but the opposite side from where I just finished up here, and work on that. Ended up being a pretty nice afternoon. It's still pretty hot though, and kind of muggy, so progress has been a little bit slower than I'd hoped for. But I'm going to see if I can get this side wrapped up tonight. So, and then I'll be heading home tomorrow afternoon. So definitely not going to get it all done, which I didn't expect to, but if I can get these two sides done, I'll be pretty happy. All right, so on this side I have all the J channel done around the windows, and all the base trim done, and also the J channel up top. So I think I'm going to stop there for the night, and tomorrow go ahead and cut these sheets and get them up. It's a beautiful evening, and really haven't had a chance to relax at all. So I think I'm going to take one of the kayaks out, maybe throw a rod in, and just relax a little bit, and then make some dinner. And then I'm going to switch up and go back inside and get the loft floor put in. So I'll get some video. So it's about 9:30 and the last night I'm going to be here. Just got a fresh coffee, and I'm going to tackle getting the floor in the loft. First of all, I need to put the hangers up, picked up today, the right size. So I'm going to get those done, and then move upstairs to getting the flooring put in. So I'll capture as much video as I can. It's really tight in here, so apologize for the bad angles. So get some video and catch up with you in a little bit. So everything's moved up there. I'm gonna wait until morning to go ahead and attach it. I don't want to make too much noise. The sound really carries across the lake. So, but everything's up there and prepped. Just need to put down some adhesive, and then I'm gonna actually screw it down with some finishing screws. So I'll do that in the morning. I'm gonna go ahead and get to bed now. So I spent the entire morning cleaning up the cabin. Just wanted to get everything out of here as much as possible. And now I'm going to come up to the loft and going to work on getting the flooring put down. And then I'm going to go outside, and hopefully if I have enough time before I have to head home, I'm going to try to get the lakeside siding put on and get that done. So I'll get some video along the way. So just finished putting the last board in, so the loft floor is done. All these boards were just 1x10s that I bought, and then routed a tongue and groove in them, so it went down pretty good. Real happy with it. So overall, I think it looks really good. It's a nice view from up here. Let's see if I can get down. So here's the other side. So I will have a railing that goes along this edge right here, and then there'll also be a railing that goes along here. There's plenty of room up here for 2 beds. You can get a bed going over here this way, and then also a bed going this way here. So it'll be nice to have all this done and give a lot more area down in the lower floor. So all right, I'm gonna get this cleaned up and check what time it is and see if I have time to go outside and work on the siding a little bit. So I'm gonna go ahead and work on the siding. I was fortunate enough that the cutoffs from the other side I did yesterday are the exact size I need for under the windows. So I'm just setting them in there temporarily, trying to get my spacing set up, so make sure that high rib doesn't end on the window trim, because that could be a possible leak path. So I'm just getting spacing set up there. Then I should be able to get just 2 end panels, and this side should go really quick. So I'll get some time lapse along the way. Alright, so that's gonna do it for this trip. I'm real happy with the way the siding turned out, at least on the front and the back. I'll be up in a few more weeks and hopefully work on the other 2 sides, along with getting the gables finished up and a lot of the other little trim stuff taken care of. Lots of odds and ends, but overall great trip. The weather finally turned today. It's a beautiful day, as you can see. Yeah, very, very nice day out today, but unfortunately I have to get home. I have to go to work tomorrow. So yeah, thanks for watching, and see you in a few weeks.